Just do the introduction. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another session of Aranuth Speaks. I am Malcolm, the conduit for community of higher evolved beings named Aranuth. So allow me 20 seconds. Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to this Health of Light. My name is Andronicus. I have not been with you for many, many moons. However, here we are back again with a most important message to share with you. What I and the Brotherhood would like to ask of you is that you place yourself in a space, a state of understanding. We would ask of you that you will step outside of your physical, even though you may only do it as an imaginative step. Step outside of your physical, step outside of your embodiment, step outside of this physical reality, which in effect is a farce. Step outside. Your reality, your solid matter reality, in actual fact, is a construct. It is a construct. It was constructed in the realms. It's here for you as a place of learning, as a playground. It's here for you to discover your creative abilities. Now have a look around at your planet. Oh, goodness. Without being overly critical, you've made quite a mess of it, haven't you? Quite a mess. You have this capability, you have enormous capability to create and manifest. And if you look around you, the situation that you have at present is your creation. Maybe not you individually, but certainly you collectively. So now, because you have lost your way, shall we say, you are like a child in a darkened hallway looking for mummy's bedroom. Now, what you need to do is to get out of that physical, get out of that solid matter reality, out of that solid matter environment. Now, I ask you to pretend, imagine that you're going to join me out here, okay? I'm not in there. I may be in your medium, but I am not in there. I am out here. So I invite you to step outside. Step outside and join me. Now, look back at the entirety of your planet. What do you see? No judgment. We will not judge. We will not criticize. I will just ask you, from my point of view, where you are now accompanying me, what do you see? What you see does not exist. This is your playground. This is where you make, break, you create, you manifest, you tear it apart again. Everything that's happening on your planet is not real. This is the game you play. You are here as advanced beings, beings of light, beings of intelligence. And you're here to confront so many challenges and overcome them. Put your creative abilities to work. Do you do that? Very few do. So you're not learning. You're not applying yourself. Now, what the Brotherhood and myself would ask you to do is practice one thing. It's one word. It's simple. It's called understanding. Understanding. How simple is that? If you step back, step out, come out here with me and look at your planet, look at every single thing in its entirety. What is happening on your planet? Now, apply understanding. Okay. Understand that this doesn't exist. This reality of solid matter doesn't really exist. So we slow down the vibration so that all the atoms clump and become solid. That had to be done so that you could come here and play your game. So you could come here and practice all of your creatives. You can create, manifest, step into that creation and enjoy it. Unfortunately, what you're creating, you step into it, very little enjoyment there at present, is there? And has been for some time. You have lost the plot. You have lost it. You were to come here. This is a solid matter, physical reality, and you were supposed to take on an embodiment. Take on an embodiment, because it adds to the experience here. So you were to take on this embodiment, and while you're in this embodiment, playing hide and seek with yourself, like, I am this magnificent, intelligent, creative being. Quickly hide from it. Let's pretend we're not that. Let's pretend we're just human. Now, let's create challenges. Okay, now let's try and recall all of our abilities so we can confront and overcome this challenge. Bingo! Well done. Didn't happen, did it? Didn't happen. In some instances, yes. We even sent beings, higher developed beings, higher consciousness beings, and they came here and they climbed into an embodiment, and they, what would you say, they presented themselves as a leader, but you didn't follow. You didn't follow. You didn't listen. You even executed some of them. We sent them here to help you. Well, okay. So now, understanding. The message that we have brought this evening is this. Understand, this isn't real. This is a construct. It's a construct. So it's like this little bubble of solid matter inside a plethora of levels, vibrations, realities. You have no idea, but you will. You will. Now, if you sit back and have a good look, now start to understand, what is this place? It's a construct. Why is it here? It's your playground, it's your schoolyard, it's your place of learning, practice. You are masters, highly evolved, very intelligent, and you are here to test yourself. So you're going to test yourself. Are you aware of how powerful you really are? Or are you going to go to sleep on us? You're supposed to look at everything on this planet. Firstly, understand this. We constructed this, and it's pristine, beautiful, magnificent. You were supposed to look after it. Did you? Have a look at your pollution of your air, your waters, your oceans, your soils. Have a look at that. Well, did you look after it? Understand, you need to start looking after it. Everything that is happening, and I mean everything from the smallest to the largest, was created by you, souls in a human embodiment. So, created it or miscreation? You judge. You judge. Have you created something beautiful? Or are you living in a miscreation? You need to understand this beautiful planet was constructed for you. You came here to virtually hide from your true beingness, attempt to rediscover your power while you are in this restrictive physical embodiment, and you were here to face the challenge of creating, manifesting. So if you can do it here in this bubble of solid matter, you can do it practically on any level, anywhere. And as I said before, there is a whole plethora of them, and they never end. You will never get to the outer parameter or perimeter, because it goes on and on and on. We're asking you to understand who you are. We need you to understand what you are. We need you to understand what you are doing here. Why are you here? You need to understand that. You also have to understand that your creation and manifestation, you have to take responsibility for that. We're not going to do it. We don't come riding in on the white charger with the sword and say, "We shall save you from yourself." You have to save yourself from yourself. I am here tonight on behalf of the Brotherhood to give you a little shake-up, to give you a wake-up. Have a look at what is happening on your planet. You collectively can change it in an instant. However, almost 8 billion souls on your planet, and counting. Are you aware there are twice as many new souls coming in as there are souls going out? So we break that down. The birth rate, the incarnation rate, is double the death rate. So there are more and more and more souls taking on an embodiment in this reality on this planet, and they're here for the same reason that you are. And it's about time you started setting the example. Start taking responsibility for your creations and your miscreations. It is time for you to look at the whole big picture. Now, endgame. Endgame is, very simply, when you had enough, you'll just come home. But when you come home and you look back here, what did you do? What did you achieve? Why did you even bother coming? You very well may, judge yourself harshly. That's for you. That's for you, not for us. What is our job? Our job is to watch over you, help you wherever we can. We are not there to do your journey for you. We are not there to clean up your mess. You have to do that. And the only way you can dodge cleaning up your own mess is to come home, and you will one day. But when you come home, will you be happy? When you look back here, will you be happy? Will you say, I've done well? Or will you say, I made a mess of that? Where your world is now, it's going through massive change. There are big changes still to come. Not us in the realms. The energy of Gaia herself has had enough. So, what have you got to look forward to into the future? Well, let me tell you, there's going to be a lot more tidying up of the planet. Gaia is cleaning house. She's cleaning up. She's refurbishing the place. She has to get rid of a lot of the negativity that surrounds this planet and adversely affects her. So, you will experience extreme weather conditions. There will be shakings, quakings, here, there, all over the planet. There will be what you're terming natural disasters. Well, natural? It's unnatural. Gaia shouldn't have to do that to survive. She's going to throw you off if you don't get your act together. So, I would suggest, number one, accept what is happening on your planet, because what is happening is the result of the mass thoughts, actions, deeds of every soul that's incarnated here. She has to clean house. Now you can assist by doing positive things. Accept that the change is to come. Try not to judge it, but be aware, but try not to judge negatively. Do your bit. Do your bit. Speak kindly of others. Speak kindly of the ecology, the economy, the flora, the fauna. Bless it. Bless it. Ask for the planet to be restored to one of pristine beauty. Ask. Do not forget, it's your thoughts that create. It's not ours. It's your thoughts to create. So you can create again. You can change everything in an instant by changing your perception, changing your thought pattern, coming from a position of love, light, positivity. Is that a mountain too high to climb? You are capable of it, more than capable. Dear souls, I will say it again. You are highly evolved, highly intelligent, very capable, very gifted. You are creators in your own right. Co-creators. So, do you think it's worth recreating? Is it worth to you creating a wonderful life, a happy life, one of joy, peace, love, light? Is it worth it? We put the question to you. Each individual soul will have to answer to themselves. So why I am here tonight, I, Andronicus, have been selected to deliver this message because of my assertiveness. You won't miss the message that I bring. So I would ask you, or I would implore you, at least try to understand what is happening to you, around you, on your planet. Why is it happening? Who created it? Who can recreate it? Well, you are the masters. We are the observers. We point the way. We can't force you to go the way. We point the way. We point the way. If you want to follow our promptings, thank you. Bless you. If you do not want to follow our promptings, that's for you. That's for you. We do not judge. We do not judge. But sometimes we shake our heads and think, for intelligent masters, sometimes you can act in a very, very foolish manner. And so, dear souls, before I come again, and I will, I would like you to I would suggest that you make a very determined effort to turn this around. Get the negativity out of there, get the positivity in there, get the love and the light in here. There it is. There is the simple instruction, the simple recipe for turning this whole planet around. Simple, isn't it? So I ask you, do you want to follow that simple recipe? Or do you still want to stumble along, making mistakes along the way? You cannot claim to be unaware. How many times have we been here to make you aware? And here I am again, prompting your awareness. From the realms you may not be aware, many of you are not aware. We are constantly not only sending you, but bombarding you with love, light, joy, flowers of great beauty, which is a representation of our love for you. We are doing everything we are allowed to do to assist you on your chosen journey, but you ultimately are the creator, the co-creator. And so, dear souls, I feel I have harassed you sufficiently this evening. Yes, I have harassed you. The world needs it. I will return. Good evening, and thank you, dear souls everywhere. Thank you.